Hello friends, it's Emma. I am back with another declutter video. Now, I know that this looks overwhelming. It's looking overwhelming to me. I am not going to be swatching every single one of these, just so you know. This should not be an hour-long video. But these are all of my pencils, basically. So I have my lip pencils, eye pencils, and a few liquid liners. I figured I would just do these all in one video. Like I said, I'm not planning on swatching everything, so hopefully we can move through this really quickly. Alright, I'm going to start with these jumbo eye pencils. Now I have two kind of nude shades. One is the Wet n Wild UltimateBrow highlighter. I really love this pencil. It's great for the inner rim if you like to kind of brighten your eyes. It can definitely work as a base also. I use this pretty frequently, so I will be keeping that. The second one is from Milani. It is the Shadoweyez 12-Hour Wear Eyeshadow in Almond Cream. Both of these nude pencils, by the way, I bought because of Emily Noel. For the same reason, actually. This one I don't love as much in my inner rim because it's just a little bit too dark, but it is a really great base for eyeshadow, and I'm more than halfway done with it, so I would like to use this up. I'm considering redoing my project pan at some point. This would be in it if I do, so I will keep this around as well. All right, I have 4 of the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils and a NYX Glam Shadow Stick. Now this shadow stick, it's in the shade, it's in the shade Enchanting Jade. It's a beautiful color. I have not used it once. I think I talked about this in my last declutter video that I wanted to use this more to justify keeping it. I haven't once, so I think that means I can let it go. Same with these NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. I'm going to keep 2 and let go of 2. The 2 I'm going to keep are the ones I actually use. So that is Milk, which is a matte white, and Black Bean, which is a matte black. These I use a lot for bases, for eyeshadow looks. They're fantastic. These are also fantastic. However, I never freaking use them. So one is Rust. It is, as one might imagine, a rusty shade. It's really beautiful. And you know, I have images of doing great looks with the, but I don't, so I can let that go. I have eyeshadows that are a similar color that I reach for more often. And then the second one is Cottage Cheese, which I know we all know, worst name ever, but it's a shimmery white. It's beautiful, but again, I never use it. So these can go. I'm avoiding these ones so far. So let's go to the liquids. This eyeliner is from e.l.f. It's in the shade Stardust, and it's really beautiful. I like it a lot, but I can't really reach the glitter anymore. It's a fine... Ooh, actually, I might keep the brush because the brush is really nice. It's a fine brush tip. The glitter in it is really beautiful, but I can't really get to it at this point. I've even kind of sat it upside down and I've tried to, but I can't really reach it. I think it's, this I've had for a long time, so my guess is it's probably, you know, a little bit drier than it used to be. Next is the Wet n Wild Waterproof Liquid Liner. I actually swapped out the brush on this. It usually comes with a, I don't even want to say a felt tip. It's more of a plastic tip that's very uncomfortable to use. This is just kind of old. It's gloppy, and I've noticed that even though I've used this for years and I've really loved it, I've noticed that it has started to smear on me. So I am on the hunt for a new liquid black eyeliner. So if you have any recommendations, do let me know. I have 2 of the MegaLiners from Wet n Wild. These were both part of the spring collection last year, and they've both kind of gone funny and started to separate. I really like the colors. A Case of Blue is this really nice periwinkle, and then this white, but I'm not really comfortable using them anymore. So if I need one of these colors, I'm just gonna have to go buy something else or buy a pencil that might last a little bit longer. Last but not least, with the liquid stuff, this is a Wet n Wild glitter eyeliner. It's in the shade Gunmetal, And full disclosure, guys, I forgot that I owned this. It's beautiful. The sparkle's very nice. And part of the reason I'm doing this declutter is I can't see half of my collection. So I'm going to be that guy and keep this around, see if I actually use it. And by the time we do this video again, I'll check back in with you. But I have used these before. They don't irritate my eyes. I think this was maybe part of their Halloween collection. But either way, I'm glad I know that I have this now. And I will do my best to actually use it and justify keeping it. All right, let's move on to these pencil eyeliners. Now there's one pencil missing from this, and that is the Too Faced Perfect Eyes. I have like that much left, so you know I'm just going to use that up. It didn't seem like it needed to be here. So I have 4 of these dual-sided Urban Decay 24/7 pencils. I really love these, and these have kind of taken over my eyeliner collection and will let me get rid of a lot of these other ones. I find them to be really soft. They last a long time. I mean, these ones you have to sharpen, but I have a pencil sharpener. I'm not that worried about it. So I have 4, like I said. Each one has a black on one end, so I shouldn't run out of black eyeliner anytime soon. And then the other ends is a like a charcoal gray, a brown, a deep purple, and kind of a deep shimmery teal. So these are definitely staying, and I can get rid of most of these. So these 3 can definitely go. They're kind of dried out anyway, and after using some more of these pencils, I don't love these as much as I used to. These are the NYX retractable eyeliners, so this is kind of their basic retractable pencil. The colors are beautiful. This is deep blue. I have gold and deep purple. But I find them to be a little bit dry. They drag a little. The color doesn't, it's not as impactful and as creamy as I would like. So these can go. On the other end of the spectrum is this Milani Liquid Eye, and it's almost too creamy. I have this in brown, and it's a fine pencil, but I kind of prefer the brown that's in the NYX. These last forever, so I could keep this around for when I use this up. But I think my mom will get more use out of it in the near future. So I'm going to see if she wants it and let that out of my collection. These 3 are a little tougher to get rid of because they're beautiful, quite frankly. This Fergie that's how old it is. This is a Fergie Wet n Wild pencil. It's in the shade Hyper Sky. And it's a beautiful shade, but similar to Enchanting Jade. I think I talked about this in my last video. I never use this. I never wear it. As beautiful as it is, and as much as I love blue eyeshadow, I can let that go. These 2 NYX pencils, these are the ones with a crazy stupid name, the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On, which is just obnoxious, but the pencils themselves are really nice. Now you do have to sharpen them. These colors are different enough from these ones that I think that I can justify using them, and I actually use them. So this blue is called Sunrise Blue, and it's just a gorgeous kind of peacock blue, and then the green is Tropical Green, and it's a really beautiful shade. So I would recommend, even though you have to sharpen these ones, they might have a retractable one at this point, but even though you have to sharpen these ones, I would definitely recommend this format over the retractable pencils that I just decluttered. All right, so I am going to swatch these out mostly for my own benefit. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. The first swatch right over here is actually not something that I purchased. One of my yoga students actually got a Birchbox and knows that I'm really into makeup and gave me a bunch of the stuff in there. This is from Model Co. I'm not even sure. I think they're a cruelty-free brand. I'm not 100% sure. This doesn't need to stay in my collection. The second swatch, this is one of the lip liners that I actually use quite frequently, and it is from NYX. It's just one of their regular lip liners, and it's in nude beige. And what I like about it is it has this kind of neutral / cool brownie undertone to it, so that's definitely a possibility for staying. This middle swatch is one of the Wet n Wild gel lip liners. It's in the shade Bear to Comment. These are really beautiful lip liners. They're great quality. They're very creamy. They last well. I never use this, so I think I can let that go. This next swatch, it's also from NYX, and this is, again, one that I do use on occasion, and it's just in the shade Nude. So that's also a possibility for staying. And this last swatch here is one of the Milani Color Statement lip liners, and it's also in the shade Nude. I have used the most of this lip liner, partly because I like it, partly because it goes well under pretty much anything, and partly because it's the one I've had the longest. So this is also a possibility for staying. I do like the formula. Again, it's very creamy and comfortable, so we'll put that aside as well. Here are swatches of the next 3 lip liners. Most of these can go. I mean, most of the 3 of them, right? This color right here is another one of the Wet n Wild gel lip liners. It's in the shade Pink Flamingos. I never use this. It's not a flattering color on me, to me. The second is a color that I love dearly, but the formula is less than desirable. This is one of the NYX retractable lip liners in the shade Hot Pink. It's an incredibly waxy, crumbly formula. I don't know if it's just this color, if I've had it too long or what, but it is almost impossible to work with. It took me a while to get that swatch, in fact. Let me show you. See, it's quite patchy and builds up a lot of little balls of product. So that can definitely go also. And this last shade is the Bite Pencil in 096. I got this because I wanted to get Beetroot lipstick, and I didn't want to spend $30 on a lipstick, so I got this instead. And I do like the color. I do want to use this up. I will be keeping this. I don't love the packaging. The cap doesn't stay on, so I can't travel with this, which really is a bummer. But the shade does last really well, so, you know, it's not something that I usually have to touch up. All right, so these next 4, we have the NYX, not retractable, sorry, just the regular NYX lip liner in Plush Red. It's a really pretty cherry blue red. This swatch here is the Wet n Wild's gel lip liner in Red the Scene. This swatch here is the NYX lip liner in Plum. And then this last one is the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Plum Together. To be completely honest, I don't really think I need to keep any of these colors. I can use one of the nude colors under a dark color if I need to use a lip liner at all. I don't tend to use these on their own, so they can all go. And then these 2 can also go. These are the NYX Suede lip liners. I was not a fan of these at all. I got some crazy colors because I was trying to make some other crazy colors work. All right, it needs to be sharpened. Although these are very patchy pencils, at least in these colors to begin with. So that is Amethyst and that is Jet Set. They can definitely hit the road. So I think I will keep the Bite lip pencil, the Milani Color Statement lip pencil, and then the Nude Beige from NYX, which is right there. The rest of those are gone. All right, so I usually put what I've decluttered back up on the screen to close, but I have way less things that I'm keeping, so that's what I'm bringing you here. So this is all the stuff that I'm keeping. I got rid of most of my liner, pencil, lip liner collection, which is great because it was getting way out of hand. I'm really happy with the stuff that I'm keeping. I just need a liquid, I need a liquid black liner. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love declutter videos and I hope that you do too. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback of any kind, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.